We're at Atlas Global Bistro, right on Woodward, just south of Mac. So let's get inside, try some food, try some wine, and have a great time.
I started to renovate the building and build a restaurant that I thought I would operate. Fortunately, I had every license, but 15 minutes before I opened, I realized I shouldn't own a restaurant. I later met Nikki Barber, the owner of the restaurant, told me her concept. I was very excited. We worked together, and about 2 years after the apartments were renovated, the Atlas restaurant opened.
Nikki Barber, owner of the Atlas Global Bistro, and you're right in Midtown. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm just doing great. I'm glad to be in Midtown, man. You guys got so much happening here. How long have you been open?
We opened in July of 2003, so it's almost 8 years, which is a good long haul. And we've seen the neighborhood change quite a bit. There actually was a lot more development going on when we opened than there is now due to the recession, but now we're seeing that bounce back.
Where did the namesake come from?
Atlas. Atlas, you know, the definition of an atlas is a compendium of information. We didn't really want to get locked into being Italian or Mediterranean, or this way it gave us a lot of latitude in terms of the diversity of the dishes we can cook and prepare, and it gives our chefs a lot of leeway. You might have global influences or global flavors, but it's not like off the charts. It's still comfortable food.
The Atlas has actually been a key to development on Woodward. For a very long time, between Arkansas and the Fox Theater, it was a wasteland, and you would drive as fast as you can to get through it. Atlas opened up, and it created a link between downtown and Midtown and the News Center, and it changed the world. Little old ladies from the symphony walked down Woodward in Charlotte. It's people of all diverse cultures are here. It's been a miracle to the redevelopment of the neighborhood.
Today I'm sharing my table here at Atlas Global Bistro with Executive Chef John. John, pleasure. You've got some great things coming out. How you doing today, man?
I'm fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm doing quite well. I'm ready to get into your whole philosophy here. Global eating with a local twist, shall we say.
Right.
Well, let's start. Let's start at the top.
What we did over here is a braised pork belly, but we did it tapenaki style.
Preparation for this dish starts with a whole pork belly, brined in soy sauce and sugar for 24 hours. At the end of the brining, the meat is grilled on each side for 10 minutes to get a real good sear. Next, slices of the meat are put on the grill and brushed with a yakitori glaze made from mirin, soy sauce, sake, sugar, ginger, and garlic. The results of all these steps is a tender grilled pork belly. The pork belly slices are served with soba noodles, daikon radish, mixed with the sesame vinaigrette.
That braised pork belly is so tender, man.
Oh, thanks.
Classical French dish right here with
Yep.
your twist.
Actually, it's my Chef D Cuisine's twist.
Duck confit is a very luxurious, rich food. Chef has seared off the duck leg in a saute pan to get the skin nice and crisp. He then places the duck into the oven to finish off the cooking process. A star anise sauce is heated up. Next, pieces of frisee and baby microgreens are mixed with ginger vinaigrette and placed on a plate. The duck leg joins up with the greens as the star anise sauce flows alongside. Final touches of Montmorency cherries with garnishes of lemon zest and red pepper curl bring this mouth-watering dish to its grand finale.
Perfect, man. That's perfection right there. This I've been waiting to try.
It's a mahi-mahi boreed, which is a poached dish. We took the mahi-mahi, we poached it in a little bit of fish fumet, and then sauteed a little bit of arugula and fennel over the top, and then poached a jumbo prawn, and then finished it off with a saffron aioli.
Fennel not too strong. Dish is very light, man.
Thank you.
I want to thank you for this great international flair with the hometown twist on it, man, and bringing it back to the D. This is just phenomenal.
Well, you're welcome, Tom.
Well, I've got to clean my plate and thank everyone else. And for more information on Atlas Global Bistro and other restaurants, join us at dininginthed.com. Time to join the Clean Plate Club, my man. may have asked yourself when you've been presented with a wine list, how am I going to pick it? There's just so many choices. Well, we have our special guest here today, the wine counselor, Mr. Michael Schaefer, sommelier. Michael, how are you today?
Excellent, Chef Tom. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again, bud. Now, 3 quick tips
Sure.
on how our viewing audience can pick out a glass of wine.
Absolutely. The first thing you want to do, Chef, is drink what you like.
Makes sense?
Like what you drink. That's the most important thing. Secondly, when you're looking through the list, what you want to do is to go to the middle of it. We don't,
Okay.
unless you're on that big time expense account, we don't need to go way up here. We kind of want to shy away from the bottom as well, but right in the middle, that's where your best values are going to be and your greatest selection. And third, last but definitely not least, when your server comes over, especially if they've got a glass pour, just ask them, hey, can I have just a tiny little taste? They're almost always going to give you that little, especially here at Atlas.
Like an
Well,
audition.
Exactly.
You made it very simple. Michael, thank you.
My pleasure, Chef.
And stick around for more of Dining in the D.